All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Elite Racing Association. We are here for the final round of 8 race at New Hampshire. It is going to be a big race for some of these guys. 8 drivers are entering the playoffs, 3 are leaving. Realistically, it is going to be between the top 6 already in, meaning that is going to be Kalen and Casey. They're already locked in. Boz, it's going to be Trump, Loho, and um, and Goose that are going to be already in there. Greg Gabehart, there we go. Go Casey, let's go. Casey's already in, but he is looking for more playoff points as well. So let's get those points. But yeah, we are in for we're in for a good one here today. We're about to start qualifying, so I apologize for the wait, but I can kind of show you guys what exactly is in store for some of this. Of course, we have some new faces in here, mainly Dakota Drake as well as RS Meatwagon. Those guys are going to be the main ones to watch because with their first races, they are very fast. So who can impact the playoff field the most? Emily and Dees. Unfortunately, Dees is going to be in. Dees is not going to be joining us today. He is going to be the first one out. However, we are also looking at Emily potentially making it in on a win. So we're going to see how that's going to work. But of course, let's kind of give out. Those are the stakes. Let me rephrase that. So here is the actual race itself. New Hampshire is a very difficult track, so this will test the driver's mentality when it comes to driving the actual track. Very, very tough.
Let's go. Car on the outside now.
Here we're going to immediately shift into fourth, let everyone else go, because we are going to essentially just kind of let them go, because entering turns 1 and 2, you are going to see a lot of people kind of ride this this middle lane, kind of dip up into the third, and then kind of cut it on down low, kind of like real life, where we're going to give Caitlin a little tap. And just to kind of show you what New Hampshire is all about, very tough, much like it is in real life. Of course, we're running very loose for qualifying. You want to be very tight for the actual race. So here, we're going to cut it down low and start out right now. So this lap's going to be a little bit slower already. We're running a preset 9. But that sign right there, off, tap, tap, tap of the brakes. See what I'm talking about? Kind of go into the third, much like you see in real life. And then really tight on exit, lead up into the wall. You're going to look for these shadows right here on the actual track, off throttle, and nice and smooth. Look for the magic mile just after, because you're carrying a lot of horsepower in these cars, so you're going to be seeing a lot of people actually go on down this right now. And then sign yet again here, off throttle. Ooh, very loose right there. But that is what I'm talking about. The grip is not going to be there. That is not what you want. You are going to be looking for as much oomph as you can coming out of these corners. So without actually slapping the wall, you're going to see a lot of people hit the walls coming out of turns 2 and 4. But whoever can minimize those mistakes will be the ones that will actually come on out on top here. Of course, we have, I'm expecting pole time to be a 29.6 or a 7. Currently I'm on 8, but however, I think this lap's going to be really good. We got a little loose on exit right there, and that is a 7. I am expecting a 6 to start off the race day here. And of course, after kind of going through the field, you can see that Goose is running a special tribute scheme. The late runs, you're going to see a lot of people start to get really loose. We're not going to hamper his lap because he is, of course, the one going for the playoffs here. We're going to kind of push him around and see what kind of line that he can run right here. He prefers to run that lower middle line and then cut on down low. You see how the difference in lines can kind of lead you a little bit more power down the backstretch here. See how we're slowly gaining, and then off throttle a bit more. Oh, we're not gonna impede his lap a little bit. Right there.
Stay low, stay low.
So, I'm expecting a pole time to be in the 6. And actually, I'm going to let them know that right now. I'm expecting pole time to be a 6. Calling it now. Yes. Or, wait, whatever. I forget what time I actually ran. I ran a 7, but I'm expecting pole time to be a 6. False. I'm on a controller, my guy. So, yes, with all of these guys here, I'm expecting a pole time to be a 6 here. Of course, we're going to be seeing all this start on out. And of course, we have a lot to race for today. So hopefully you guys are as ready as I am. But of course, the guys themselves, as we see, pole time is, you start second, because remember, I am going to be backing out. All right, so let's so 25. Get everything all set up here. Stages are enabled. Boz with the pole. All right, so everyone, I'm talking to the stream as well as Boz personally. Boz with the pole there. You are basically setting the standard here going to this race. Of course, with a good stage 1, you should be able to lock yourself into the playoffs. However, a win is going to mean additional help getting into the final 4. What are your thoughts going into this race? One stage at a time. Gotcha. Well, we also see a return of Joshua Jaguar. Unfortunately, was not able to make the playoffs. He came very close at Michigan. He's going to be starting P2. Joshua, how you feeling? Gotcha. All right, so I know the Discord could not hear him, or sorry, the stream could not hear the Discord, but essentially to recap, he was saying that he's going to try to keep the 19 up front here. Very grateful to have everyone around him racing in this league. Of course, we have a very good sized number coming on out in show of New Hampshire. You know, not really a numbers track by themselves, but definitely a driver's track. So we are going to start the timer here and right now. So please encumber me with invites and let me know when I can join. Of course, I will not be on poll, so Boz will be there. And to round off in P3 is going to be Casey. Of course, Casey's already locked into the next round, so he's looking to cap off a good round of 8 with another win. So good luck, guys. I will mute myself on Discord, but the stream can still hear me. So nope, of course, no need for pace laps. Stages are enabled and auto yellows are on. So good luck, and we'll see you at the end. All right. So we have, like I said, a very very surprising amount of people up here. So with 75 laps, it is going to be a short run for some of these guys. Most of these guys are looking for a just getting a lot of patience as well as we just got told we can join. So let's get this party started. All right. So, and we are officially about to go live right now. In terms for the race, I think this is going to be a good one. Of course, we have fans for every single driver in here right now, but I think the one to really watch is, like I said, going to be Xander, but also Kalen and Casey. I think those guys are going to have it. All right, and with that, we are going to be on board with Boz going into this final round, or going to this turn one, and there's going to be a front to back view right here to show you how aggressive people are going to get into this turn, and you can see the wadding all the way in the back of the pack, but you can see the 19 making a move down the inside of the 19, a little bit of contact, but no one in the wall. Very good for these guys right now, but you can see just how aggressive people can get all the way down going to these corners, the different lines that people take, and that is exactly why we love New Hampshire, because it is a driver's track. So thank you guys for allowing New Hampshire to be like this in the game. Oh, but the 88 is now into the wall back there. That is not what you want to see going into turn one. But we have the 3 making the move on the 41 and the 17 really making some hay coming up through the field. Now that is one of the things that we want to point on out, that with this track, you have the difference in braking zones. Potentially, someone's going to let off the throttle, as you can see a little bit with the 41 there, coming off of into the corner a little bit earlier than most people, so you don't want to run to the back and actually put them into the wall. But right now, we haven't seen that as well. Baseball Kid moving forward with that number 8 paint scheme. We also see the 88 who is trying to get into the playoffs here. Emily riding that bottom line. That is a very interesting line. But right now she is in P7, looking on halfway through the field right now. You see half back, half forward. But Kalen is being absolutely in that 11 is being pestered by a lot of lap traffic, and that is not going to allow him some good time to get to the front and get this stage win. Because of course. How many laps are in stage one, guys? 17. 17 laps are in this stage, so it is a sprint to the end of stage one. And of course, if you're running around 30-second lap times, shoot, that's about 8 minutes a stage. So we are looking to see what these guys can do right now. The 20 of RS Meatwagon, that is Xander, aka Xander. You may recognize him from other leagues and other broadcasts as well, but he is moving forward. You can see that 48 is moving forward, but going on back to the pack, that slicing and dicing and slicing back here. You can see the differing lines with the 43, the 22, the 1 back there. Kalen as well trying to move and US Trek looking to move forward. However, you can see that the 1 of Tom absolutely dove it on down right there, but did not have the corner exit. So you can see as everyone is starting moving forward, that is a wad right there. Let's go on board with the 19 who has a perfect shot of that. That is exactly what you don't want to see in his rear view right there, because having that perspective of everyone just held up. Oh, the 8, a baseball kid, absolutely. The 41 gets into the 41 right there. The 8 plows the outside wall, and because of that, hits the 41 into the corner. But actually, that's one thing that we're going to point on out. Oh, the 3 gets really loose off there as well. A baseball kid going to try to rebound coming out of that turn, because you can see now that tires are really starting to wear. people are really starting to get loose, and that is affecting the 3, the 41, who classically have had more of a looser side of the setups here. But you can see that the where you start is actually going to be very, very important. So I think because of that, you have the 41 trying to make some hay up here. The 19 and the 48 still up front. Basically, everyone that started up front is still up front with a couple of exceptions. But you can see that, oh man, I love that line of what the 41 just did. If he didn't get loose, but he did. That would have been absolutely the move of the race if that would have happened. But very interesting line from Emily right there, running low on the track right there. You can actually see, you're going to see it here in the turn 1, that bottom groove actually has no banking to it. But there is a little bit of like a transition from the second to the first groove. So there is actually more time to be gained running the second and third line than... Oh! A little bit of contact with the 1 and the 88 right there. That is going to be music to the 9's ears as he makes the pass. Moving on back forward, you can see the battle for... what is this? 6 going on with the 19 starting to lose some ground. The 17 and... oh, the 19 and the 41 gets loose right there. Oh my goodness, that was synchronized. But now the 13 now gets ahead of the 17. The 17 of Dakota Drake moving forward now. He is doing some real good times up here in his first race. RS Meat Wagon as well, trying to make his way forward, of course, in these long stages, or short stages. Not a lot of time for him. Of course, he is one of those drivers that... Oh! And the 19 absolutely clobbers the 41. That is maybe a caution, right? That is going to be a caution. Did that end the stage right there? Oh my goodness, how many laps are going to be left in the stage? Gotcha. Alright, so you're probably going to restart with 3 then. Or 2 if you just crossed the line. Alright, so that is going to be a huge thing. Strategy may be abound. Who is not going to pit here? But that is going to be a big thing of who's not going to pit. Who's going to just endure the final 2 laps and potentially snag an extra stage win here in points. I feel like you're going to see the 3 and the 9 do it, the 43 as well. That is going to be huge because now the 48 is now going to be in lap traffic. Now everyone's going to be in slightly worse conditions. Now the 48 goes 3 wide right there. Oh, that is not going to be good as I can just see the 3 bumping into the 9 and to the 48. And I knew that was going to happen. I could see it brewing immediately. Now the 17 lap behind us. Oh my goodness. Oh, but it's a melee. Everyone is involved. And the odd one out is the 17 out of that. Oh. And that is a caution. And Trump Train with Baseball Kid actually snags the stage win right there. Casey in P3, looks like Goose P4, and then Xander P5. Alright, yes, please, pictures, please and thank you. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna, as soon as we get the word on how many or what the stage results are right there, we can kind of guesstimate based on where they're running right now of where they finished. But we're going to see. Oh, there we go. We just got them in right now. So let's take a gander. We have yep, Trump got first, Baseball Kid second, Casey third, Goose fourth, Xander P5, Loho 6th, Kalen 7th, Emily P8, Brian SP, and then Joshua Jaguar in P10. Now we're going to see a bunch of the people that were running up front, the 19, the 17, the 48, all being in the back of the pack now. How aggressive will they be getting to the front? As you now we have a flop of where the stage ended. You can see the different people that did stay out and people that didn't. Oh my goodness, what the heck was that? Because now you can see everyone just all over the place. The 43 up top, the 8 down low. And now the 8's still on top right there. You can definitely see the fresh tires really coming to the front right now. The 8, still the real-life teammates of the 3 and the 8. And the 43 all the way up top. That was... Oh, that is not what you want to see, because now you can see the cutback between the 3 and the 8. The 41, a little bit of looseness coming already from the 17 right there. This is just too much to call right now from everyone watching. Oh, a little bit of contact right there. The 8 using the 3 in order to slow on down, but that will be a position right now. The, of course, the championship rivals, the 2 already locked in to the next round are first and second right now. We're going to go on board with the 1 who has a clear shot of that. The 13 running the high side, the preferred side on the 11 down low. The 11 looks like has a little bit of faster car, but it's so hard to pass when you get up front. Oh my goodness! And the 1 just sends it into turn 3 right there. And he is running really well right now. And you can just see, like I said, just how hard it is to pass from these guys' perspective right now. Because of how the different lines that people take, as well as there's not many opportunities to really make up some time. Everyone is trying to just everyone's just trying to run their own race. The 20 hits the wall. That's gonna bounce off the 3 right there, and that just got far too tight. Xander in the 20 here is trying to do his best, currently in P6 with 88. Oh, with the fast and slow out approach, definitely trying his best, or trying her best, as I'm on board with the 20, trying to make his way past the 3, showing a lot of patience from him. The 43 as well, trying to move forward. Looks like the 22 is the odd one out right now with the 48. The 48 probably running a little bit more aggressively, because he knows that he was at one point running away with the stage, but unfortunately that is racing. Go back on board with Casey here, who hit the wall, and now it's going to be a 4-way battle for the lead. I just want to make sure. But yeah, you can see that the 1 now has the lead of Tom selling dreams, and you can see that he is now pulling away. He has the freshest tires, and he's planning to use them. The 8, a baseball kid, moving forward and moving the 13 out of the way. He is going to try to clear. He does, but the 13 is going to be right there at the corner panel, so not quite, but coming with that high side momentum. But the 8's going to send it on into the turn 3 right here. But he will, with the benefit of having a better exit, come on out. But the 1 gets really loose and hits the 8. Oh no! And that is the 8 spinning, and that is curtains for his stage win right there. But now this is open for everyone right now. This is opening the floodgates. Look at this. This is all within spitting distance of the lead. You can see the 17 of Dakota Drake now getting into the 41 a little bit on corner exit. Ooh, overshoots the corner a little bit, but now he is going to have a monster run. Look at that. He's now going to be looking to the inside of the 41 right now. You can hear him on the left. He's going to... the 9 throws it into the 3 right there. That is really, really close. It looks like we're getting a word that he's actually just going to allow him to go. But the 88 is now in P5, and of course she needs to win in order to get into the round of 6. And now you can see that the 3 is now moving forward. Oh my goodness, there's just so much. The Goose US Trick Enterprise gets way out of line right there, and now the 11 of Kalen gets around the 1. Oh, and now you can see the tires really starting to play into a factor. And now the 1 getting way too into the corner. The 20 is Xander being pinched. That is going to be a sandwich right there. The 1's going to be in the outside wall. The 13 down low. And he will be with the 1 on the outside, the 13 down low. He's going to send it down into turn 1. He's, again, blows the corner. But that's going to be him into P4. The 3 now going on the apron right there in order to get that position. The 17 now moving forward. That's just showing how good of a car he has right now. The 17. Oh my God! The 40. The 41. Oh my goodness! And now you can see everyone slicing and dicing right now. The 48's now into this battle. Oh my gosh! Oh, and a little bit of contact's made. Keep in mind the 3 and the 48 are indeed brothers. So now you can see that that is... Oh, the 3 gets way too loose and actually collects the 41 and he goes spinning. From stage 1 winner to being outside of the top 10, that is not what you want to see. Especially in this stage, which... Let me get a lap update real quick. Hey guys, how many laps are left in this stage? 14, copy. Will you guys have to pit? Probably not, right? Copy. Alright, so 14 laps to go in this stage. They will not have to pit, but you can see that right now everyone that basically spun, unfortunately, is now back here. That is not what you want to see. The 20 trying to make up some ground on the 11 there. The 13 of Casey trying to make up some ground on the 20. As you can see, the 17 is now into P4. The 88 tries to make him, oh, but gets knocked out of the way. And now gets the corner exit, so that will be a P4 right there. Now the 17 trying to move forward, and as long... This entire group right here is, oh my goodness, so tight. As the 48 takes that extreme high side, the 9's going to push the 1 into the corner. And then the 1 absolutely bombs it. And the 48 is going to be on the outside. And that puts the 41 3 wide. The 41 down low. The 1 gets loose and cuts off, or the 1 cuts off the 41 right there. As you can see, a battle for the lead. We're going to go on board with that right now. Ooh, Emily running that bottom lane right there. Running really well right now, despite everyone getting loose all around. But you can see a battle for the lead starting to brew. The 20 has caught the 11. The 13 is trying to gain some ground, and you can see it's now a battle of how tight or loose you originally ran, because the tires are gone, and now you are just feathering it. You're pretending like you have an eggshell underneath. Oh, the 20! Oh, just way too tight off that corner. Got on the gas way too soon. And now you can see that with the 20, he is trying to move up some ground, but the 13 is there, and there's a caution. All right, looks like it was an incident between the 41, 48, and the 1. So we're gonna see as we set them up just to knock them down right now. These guys are gonna be probably racing to within, I would expect, like maybe 7 to go. 7 to go after with fresh tires. I don't expect anyone to stay on out right now. Too much time will be wasted by people not pitting or taking 2 tires. It's 4 or nothing. Because 7 laps to go. But call me a liar, because here we are. A lot of interesting strategy. Oh my goodness, we're going to be on board with the 13 here, who is going to be on old tires. Come on. Going to turn 1, you're going to see the melee that's going to ensue right now. Looks like the 20 actually gained a little bit of ground on the... Well, that is exactly what I'm talking about right now. Now everyone now looking low. The 20 gets put 3 wide, and the 17 is now going to be on the inside. Oh my goodness, and that is the 8 around right now. And that is now the 13 still burning the corner. And now the 1 is around right now, but now everyone on... the tires are now going to be moving forward in order to get these stage points. Not enough laps are left for everyone not pitting or 2 tires to work out right now. It was, like I said, 4 or nothing. However, you can see that that right now the differing lines between everyone out there, the 3 did indeed take 2 tires right there, so he has a little bit of fresher tires than most people. But yeah, that 20 made short work of the 13, but he's going to bounce off the wall. 17 bounce off the wall right there, and that is going to be him into back all the way outside of the top 10 right now. So you can see that everyone is now slicing and dicing right now. The 3 I don't think knew the 41 was there, and now the 19. Oh, that is... Oh, hold on to it. Oh, and the 3 now, again, finding himself in the back of this pack, but that is unfortunate. But you can see just how diverse the field is right now in terms of strategy and everything. You can see that literally with everyone gassing to the corner, how much time can be lost just right there by making that one mistake. It almost cost the 17 that P5 right there. As you can see, someone mowing the grass back there. It looks like the 48. No, the 43. 48's right here. But yeah, you can see that as we move forward yet again, the 9 is trying to gain some ground on the 20. However, that I think we'll run out of time, because with him being on that on fresh tires and the 9 trying to gain some ground, that is not going to be enough time in order to catch. However, the 13 is on fresh tires, or is not on fresh tires right now, and getting passed by the 17. Now that's going to be the 11 up for grabs between him and the 17. You can tell the 17 being really aggressive. Oh, but the 11, I don't think, knew he was there. And right there, that will get into P3. All right, so a little bit of payback was made right there. So the 17 will get the high side momentum in order to make that pass, but you can see that a little bit of blood is boiling for some of these guys right now. So you can see that, like I said, we're getting talk from the Discord saying that they have been making contact with a outside wall and they're getting well acquainted with each other. But yeah, that 20 is gone right now, and that is actually the stage. So looks like the 20 and takes the stage win. That is RS Meatwagon, Goose US Truck Enterprise P2, Dakota Drake P3. Looks like the 11 P4, 13 P5, 41 P6, Brian SP7. Yeah, we'll just confirm that right now. Yep, Brian SP7, Emily P8, Loho P9, and Baseball Kid rallies back for P10. But this race is far from over, because that was just stage 2. We're going into stage 3 now, where everything is on the line. Essentially, stage 3 is just going to be a repeat of stage 2. And this is very, 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 very close in terms of everyone and their racecraft right now. So you can see a lot of people just absolutely go nuts going to this corner. And we're going to be on board with the 20 if we can get to him in time. Going to turn 1 here and just see how aggressive people are going to be going into this turn. He takes it low and is going to just stay clear of everything. So right now the 20 is going to be hard in control of this right now, and good for him right now. So you can see the 17 and 9 now trying to get back. The 11, despite having that initial bad start, is now moving forward yet again. The 13 still in P4. Brian SP and Loho into P5 and 6. So good job from them, or P6 and 7, I should say. But yeah, 2 by 2 by 2 back there. The 1 gets in the wall. Oh my goodness, and that is a melee back there. That is probably going to be a caution. And that will bring out a yellow. All right. So real quick, just so everyone knows for the playoff field, everyone that's currently in the top 6 will be making it. The only way that will change is if Emily wins. All right, but just to give you guys that update, so everyone that's currently in will be in unless the 88 wins. All right, so that is what is going on right now. The 88 has to win in order to make it into the next round. But now everyone is going to be racked and stacked again and just try and move forward. So with now, that is going to be putting a little bit of a question in people's minds about how much will the 88 go. But I'm hearing a lot of Discord talk right now about how you just go about doing it. The 17 bounces off the 9 and will take P2 very quickly right there. So, but you can see it right now. A little bit of contact made. The 3 gets absolutely into it. Oh my goodness, and that will be not a yellow, but definitely some people will be a little bit chuffed from that. But you can see that now the 3 is going to be down and away right there. So now everyone is kind of just getting into it right now. That is 3 wide going to turn 1. We got to go on board with that. 4 wide right now. The 88 is on the top side. That is going to be, unfortunately, not a good sign for her winning hopes. The 43 gets into the 1 right there. Now the 41 trying to move forward yet again. The 41 putting 3 wide because the 22 goes low, and now everyone is just flocking to wherever they can find open track because now the top 5 is down and away. It's 6 on back that's up for debate. Currently no DNFs are in this race right now. It is now 6 to 14, all within spitting distance of each other. The 88, of course, has to win in order to advance herself into the round of 6. But the 43 bounces off the wall, bounces into the 8, and the 22 3 wide. The 8 I don't think he realizes that it's 3 wide. Now the 8 is going to get put into the wall. The 41's now into it. Will that be a caution? I don't know. We're going to be on board seeing if there is a caution, and there is a caution. Hey guys, how many laps left? 19, is that including the caution or no? So you'll restart with 16, copy. All right. So we're going to restart with 16 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't move those butts out of those seats because this race is far from over. It is a melee back here in the midfield because everyone is going for points. Everyone's going for positions, of course. With everyone going for the win, of course, there's a lot on the line. Of course, everyone wants the pride because this is very much a driver's track, but you can see that the 17 is now within a shot of a win. I'm going to be on board with the 17 right now, going, not quite shifting through the gears, but he will be on the preferred side of the top, but the 11 is going to be down low, going to throw it into turn 1. You can see it, but a little bit of contact was made. The 17 goes wide. The 13 passes both of them, but the 11 hits the 17 again. And because of that, you can see that it is now the 17 into P4, and the 13 gains 2 spots out of that. Now you can see that the 17. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That was absolutely something to watch right there. All right, so we're gonna stack it again here. Who is going to stay out? Who is going to who's going to stay out? Who's going to pit? Because now we're going to see a lot of decisions being made here. Because that is, we're going to restart with, I'm assuming, like 12, 11 to go. There are going to be some people that are going to stay on out here. So it's going to be very interesting to watch here. It is currently the 20s race to lose, but we're going to see if anyone does. And it looks like no one immediately pit right there. So that is what I'm seeing. I'm going to be on board with actually the midfield right now because the 48, of course, sitting in P11 right now. Looks like everyone's moving towards the bottom here. Actually, I don't know if they realize that they actually want to be up top. But now the 22, oh my goodness, and baseball kid Emily gets, and that is a lot of positions being made right there, and that is, all right, so I think actually that may have been a position change right now. Looks like the 13 may have. So it looks like it was the 9, 8, and 43 back there that were involved in that accident. Now, who pits and now who doesn't? I think at this point you can't give up the track position. You cannot give up the track position. However, the 20 is going to restart in front. So it looks like that position change under yellow did not really impact anything right now. But now you can see that it is going to be a few laps to the finish now, and it is going to be a bloodbath for some because you can see that everyone's just throwing into turn 1 right now and seeing what sticks because now the 13 is going to be hot on the heels of the 20. Looks like the 11 bounced off of the apron right there. And that is going to be another caution. All right, so they're going to restart with 5 to go. They're going to restart with 5 to go right now, and that is going to be, as they're joking about, with 2 more restarts, a red flag, and taking a curb out of it. But I'm going to be on board with the 13 and just show you from the top how good the 20 is getting through the gears and how getting into the turn will really impacts how he gets off of 2. The 3 gets bounced off of by the 11, and now the 13 getting a little bit of run right there, and that is, all right, there we go. So the 13 now down low on the 20, going for the win here. A little bit of contact was made between the 13 and the 20 here. The 13 going for the lead. Now the 3 wide for the lead right now. Kalen on the bottom, the 13 down low. The 20 absolutely sends it into the corner. The 11 backside out, but the 20 is going to have a lot of momentum coming out of the turn. The 13's got a block, and the 13 will take the lead right now, but now that unleashes the 20 in order to take into the turn 3 right now. So now the 13 will have the position. The 11 will make a little bit of contact with the 20 right now, and now the 13 is going to have an entire lap in order to in order to protect himself. Goes wide, and that is not how you want to lose that race. Still not clear. The 13 will have the high side momentum coming into the turn, but the 13 will absolutely want to send it on down. The 20 is going to try the overcut. You did not want to hit him right there, and because of that, the 13 is going to gas it on up, and he's going to have to go for the lead. The 13 will come to the line, and coming to 1 to go will take the lead. Now, a little bit of moves being made by Baseball Kid right there. I can see the 41 also looking to try to take the lead as well. With one more, but the 20 gets hit into the lead right there. The 41 is now into it. The 41 is going wide, but the 20 then moves forward. What the heck? Oh my goodness me. The 8 then comes to the line, and I don't know what happened. All right, let's get the results right now. That was Baseball Kid with 3/1000ths of a second. Xander P2, Dakota P3, Heron P4, Kalen P5, Joshua Jaguar P6, Goose P7, Emily P8, Trump Train P9, Loho P10, Brian SP 11, Buzz 12th, Casey P13, and Tom P14. So that was interesting to say the least. We're going to see uh, how the top three reacted to that. Top three will be invited for interviews. So stay with me here. Looks like a 7.55 of the 20 got fastest lap. All right, but yeah, top three interviews. All right, so from that, let's get those into the lobby right now. We're gonna start a not lobby party. We're gonna start a party, of course. Uh, our top three, that is Baseball Kid, uh, Dakota, as well as RS Meatwagon. Of course, I know we're blue screening right now, but as soon as we come out of this, there we go. So we're going to see what they have to say about that. But we are now back so everyone can hear. And when they get in here, we're going to let them know exactly what happened.
What up, boy?
All right, so there's Dakota for his interview. We're just missing one more person. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Yeah, we're just missing one more.
Where can someone watch your broadcast that like you if you
I
said your
will
broadcast?
leave the link right now, actually. So give me one hot second.
Because Nate, I told Nathan that you were broadcasting. He's like, I didn't see nothing. I was like, I don't know.
Yes, that is because this is through the official ERA Twitter or YouTube right now. So give me one hot second, and I will send that link in the chat. But for everyone watching right now, we are just waiting on our second place finisher, and third podium member right now. So let's get uh, let's get that in here. Bam. Um, Posted. So well, while we wait, honestly, Dakota, you're first in line right now. Um,
Hey,
so that was a P3. So, of course, with everything that happened right there, of course, with all the cautions. But for the first two stages, it looked like you showed some pace. What was the race like from your perspective?
oh man, like I was kind of trying to figure out how to weigh my odds here with these guys. I didn't know what the competition was going to be like, but it was a ton of fun, man. At first, I definitely had that long speed setup, and it was coming to me at the end. But then I ran out of time, and then there was those restarts in the stages where I got screwed. But then I got a third in stage two, and I was like, okay, I got something here if I can just hang out up here. But then with all that mayhem at the end and all the restarts, I was like, I kept falling back, positions getting bombarded on the bottom, and I was like, I'm just gonna take tires and try to navigate back through these guys with a couple laps left, and I got back to third, so it really gave me some confidence with the patent setup.
With oh, the patent setup. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, so I'll tell you what. It looked like just kind of go into more detail with the mayhem in stage three. You were looks like
Oh,
you got shuffled out of line a couple times. How hard was it to pass here at New Hampshire?
it was. It really, if you could keep that middle line going and the guy in front of you slips up a little, you could almost just rail it off the turn and get around him. It was hard to pass, but the biggest problem I had was guys getting hot on their tires or on their brakes and sliding into you. Like, you'd give them room on the bottom, but somebody get under them and they'd all come plowing and you just send up to the wall. You're kind of just, fresh meat right there. You can't do nothing about it. But the best thing I could do is just let it roll through the center and try to get that exit off.
All right. Well, I mean, honestly, it showed that on your in your first race here, you were definitely one to watch. And I will tell you what. I mean, honestly, from your expectations, do you want to this to not just be a one race deal, or do you want to continue on and race more? That's not.
Yeah, no, that was a ton of fun. I like these little short leagues you keep introducing me to, and it was fun. It's a good warm up for Elite tonight, and I definitely want to race it again next week. So I'm gonna stay tuned. How does the whole playoffs work with this? You were saying something about a top
Well,
six.
they're already in the playoffs, so
Yeah,
unfortunately,
so I'm just like I was just like a wild card in there, like a AJ Allmendinger.
yes, exactly.
So the
Um,
next season I'll have to look for it.
yes, and we are going to Chicagoland next. That will be next week, and that will be the beginning of the round of six. So to answer your question
Oh
there.
heck yeah, cool.
All right. Well, excellent job there, P3 in your first race. And
Yeah, I'll take it.
I guess Sanders not going to be joining us tonight. So, Baseball Kid, of course, just making sure with Baseball Kid, make sure you have your voice on always allow so the stream can hear you. And we will before good to go. Let me know when you're good to go on that.
I'm good.
Awesome. Well, Baseball
See you
Kid,
in
of
Elite,
course.
Patton.
See ya.
Sorry.
So this is not your first race with us, Baseball Kid. However, you are found yourself in your first win. How do you feel right now?
It feels amazing.
Is this your
I
is
had
this
a
oh go
huh?
ahead. No, go ahead. Is this your first league win in general or is this
No, this is I had two in my first league, and then this is my first and my second, so
well
three.
well there you go. Your third ever league win. Make sure to keep track of those stats because we keep track of the stats here. But of course, with Baseball Kid, your league racing has only started recently, and in a league where you won by only 3/1000ths of a second, it was a nail biter coming to that line. Did you think for a hot second you didn't have it?
Yeah, I looked in the top right where it shows where you are, and it said second, and the last second it changed to first. I was so nervous.
Oh yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Overall, though, that was just the end of the race. How did the car feel most throughout the day? It looked like you're on the short end of the stick there most of the times. You ended up having to drive your way from the back to the front most of the race. But how did the car feel?
Well, New Hampshire is one of my favorite tracks, and I really put really good effort into the track, and the car felt really good. I kept on getting into a lot of those incidents, and on the last green flags, on the caution, I took tires, and it paid off in the end.
Well, there you go. And especially with that, with the mayhem of that third stage, that definitely helped you on out. Of course, we hope to see you more. This isn't your first race with us, like I said, but we hope to see you more in this league because, especially with the first win, definitely says what you can do, especially as we go into next season.
Yep.
All right, well, that is going to be it for everyone here at Racing Association. This is your host, Private Patton. Thank you so much for joining us. Next week we will have our round of six opener at Chicagoland. Our round of six is set, and that will be Kalen, Goose, US Track Enterprise, Pro Bosinator. That is also going to be joining with his brother, Trump Train, Loho, and finally, Casey, XXI and 2242 will be in the round of six to go for a title. Hopefully, you guys will be able to join us next week on Thursday for Chicagoland. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.